I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly, president of the Pacific Pioneer Broadcasters, Hollywood Media Professionals, and we've been honoring people in the entertainment world since 1966. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our archives, and we're going to show you some of the people that we've honored from the past. Now, here's episode number 4 of our tribute to the talented impressionist and voice actor Rich Little. Today, we're going to present the words of game show host from the Hollywood Squares. He's also a singer, Peter Marshall. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm so excited to see the panel. I have known and worked with everybody on this panel. By the way, look at Lonnie and Ruda. Do they not look terrific? Oh my God. But Lonnie and I, we go back. She was on the original Hollywood Squares with me. And of course, when I was doing Squares, I did a lot of, shows. My favorite was WKRP. And I played this terrible, horrible man who went around destroying people's lives. He was a reporter. And my wife at the time thought it was beautiful casting. But this child is just so lovely. In fact, 2 years ago at the Paley Center, she was on the committee to help celebrate my 90th birthday. That was 2 years ago. So you see, at 92, I'm one of the old guys out here, all righty? And I look at Rita. I guess of all the people on this panel, in fact, probably in this house, we've known each other the longest. We really have. We go back so doggone many years. We've seen so many things happen in our lives, our friends getting married, getting divorced, and then losing all of our friends. But this child, for 55 years, raised millions of dollars for the Thalians. And she's just one of the nicest people you would ever know. Incidentally, Lonnie and Ruda are married to two of the nicest guys. Bob Flick. Bob would have been here, but he's out touring, isn't he? He's working. I used to do that. and when I was and Webb is out here. Anyway, Mr. Dreesen, we go back so doggone many years when we were both scuffling. He was part of a comedy team. I was part of a comedy team, Noonan and Marshall, and he was with Tim Reed, the talented Tim Reed from WKRP, yes. And well, I'll get to you, fella. Anyway, it's just wonderful to have all these dear friends, and I've known what's his name for a long, long time. When he first escaped from Canada and ruined and destroyed the careers of many young impressionists here in America, he joined, as did Tom and everybody here on the panel, become part of the Hollywood Squares. And we worked Vegas a lot, and he came to me, oh gosh, it's got to be 30 years ago, and he said, hey Pete, can you help me? And I said, what can I do for you, Rich? He said, well, I sing. I said, yes, you sing wonderfully. He said, but I'd like to do some singing impressions, to expand my career. I said, well, maybe I can help, I don't know. I said, who would you like to do? And he said, well, I'd like to do, people like Bob Eberle, the guy with the Jimmy Dorsey Band. And I said, well, can you bend a note? He said, well, I don't know. I said, well, I'll show you how it goes. Tangerine, she is all they claim, with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. He could not bend a note. I said, well, who else do you like? And he said, I love Billy Eckstine. I said, can you do a vibrato? He said, what's a vibrato? I'll show you. Everything I have is yours, you're part of me. He could not do the vibrato. So we eliminated that. I said, who else do you like? He said, I love Frankie Lane. I said, my God, Frankie Lane is terrific. I said, but you have to be emotional and you have to wave your arms. To spend one night with you in our rendezvous. And wherever he waved his arms, he was not emotional. I said, well, I'm running out of people. He said, there's one guy I really love. And I said, who's that? He said, Dick Haymes. I said, well, you got to be Butch to do Dick Haymes. Are you Butch? He said, I'm Butch. I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. They say that I have spring fever, but I know it isn't spring. He couldn't cut it. The man is not Butch. He's my dear friend. He's the most talented, one of the most talented guys I know. And I'm so very proud. Of course, he was very big in the family of the Hollywood Squares, and he imitated everybody from Paul Lynde to Vincent Price to Charlie Weaver. They even did a thing with me with my overbite. Anyway, I'm very proud to be a part of this festivity, my dear friend. And if you ever need an opening act, I also do Eddie Fisher and Bobby Darin. Rich Little, the talented guy.
Thanks for joining us. You know, I can already feel the excitement building for our next Hollywood Media Professional Celebrity Showcase.